So hello and welcome to Sports Talk. Now, this is a very special video. Why? Because the guest we have today, he's a legend of Liverpool, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. He's a legend of Spain. Luis Garcia, welcome to Sports Talk.
Hello, how are you doing, guys?
Good, good, good. How are you, Luis?
Very good, actually. A little bit sleepy. We didn't have much sleep with the jet lag, but all very good, actually. Enjoying my time here in India.
Now, first question I want to ask is about Carlsberg and Liverpool only. 30 years is a very long time. How do you see this long and strong partnership between Carlsberg and Liverpool?
Yeah, fantastic. It's part of the history of the club. It's part of us.
Hmm.
I was talking yesterday about the. I never played a game without the Carlsberg brand on my jersey, so that shows that we are kind of linked between our careers, and well, the partnership has been great. One of the longest one in the history getting into sports. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think that we all have enjoyed watching Cats as part of it. So yeah, fantastic. 30 years is not something that you see every day.
Uh, uh, so you've been part of ISL also, Luis, in India. You played for ATK when it was ATK. Since then, what kind of development have you seen in Indian football? If we ask you in terms of popularity, in terms of their game ability and all.
Well, actually, because of my day by day of
Hmm.
watching Premier League, I follow as well Bundesliga because Xavi Alonso is also
Yeah.
there. I go to Mexico, so it's quite difficult to follow every single
Hmm.
game or parts of the season. I know that the league it grew up. It went from 8 to 11 teams. I know that there's been reduced the number of foreigners to the team, so that allowed more Indian players to get involved into the team, to more development. But I couldn't, I cannot kind of follow every game, or at least how is the standings of the competition. But the way that I heard, but I know that there's still Spanish players are arriving to the competition. Is that there is been improving every single year. There has been thoughts about trying to make it even bigger, and that's the way that it should be. We've been talking a lot during these couple of days here about what it could be good to do for the coming seasons, and for me it's always the same. Try to be more competitive at the younger ages.
Hmm.
Try to allow the young players to have more facility, more tools that they can use, so they can improve early on their game. So I would love to see one day the Indian national team competing on a World Cup, and I think that the step has to be done continually, not only because ISL started back here 10 years ago. The investments should stop there.
Yeah, we all want to see that. But one thing you must be knowing is that India, there is a massive fan base of Premier League clubs. And one of those clubs is Liverpool, of course. Do you see this increasing from time to time? The fan base which India has for these clubs, especially Liverpool also.
Yes, I guess it's like everything. I mean, these kind of relationships are from father to children, and
Yeah.
it's been growing. I had the chance of coming to India since I retired many times. I've been working
Hmm.
on also for Premier League games, and I could see that every single time. It doesn't matter if I'm in Kolkata, if I'm here, or in Bangalore, if I go to Mumbai, Delhi. There's always an amazing fan base there. Supposing Liverpool, the supporters clubs, they always try to come in contact to us when we come here. So it shows that it doesn't matter how long it's been that the players or former players have been here in India. The support is still there. That's because we always talk about the Red family, and you pass that love and passion for the team to your kids, and now the kids are part of it.
Yeah, Liverpool will be playing Fulham today. How do you see the approach of this team and Jurgen Klopp in the season so far?
Well, I think the team is being more consistent. Last year they
Hmm.
struggled a little bit with results, also with injuries. Now we can see that consistency is there. They are still at the top of the table. That's something very important, that you don't go away or you make or allow a big gap in between the teams that they are at the top. You see that Arsenal and Man City have been very strong, and if you want to be there at the last part of the season, you need that. Today is going to be a massive game. Sometimes we think that if you lose or you draw against Manchester City or against Arsenal, you might not win the league. But it's in these kind of games where you lose the competition, when you lose the trophy. It's in the games that you might think that they are going to be easy, the ones you can drop points. I'm not saying that you can lose, but you can have a draw, and then you're going to miss those points at the end of the season. So it's not going to be an easy game, but I think that the way that Liverpool is managing now, is approaching the games, I think that we can get the 3 points.
Liverpool stands at number three right now on the points table. I know it's very early to ask this, but do you see this team lifting the Premier League trophy this season? And if yes, then what will be the main important key factor for this team?
No, I guess I was mentioning about the consistency. I think that the team is becoming more solid at the back, something that it was a concern last year, looking vulnerable for the other teams, knowing that commitment from the players going forward, the number of players arriving in the last day was a lot. Also, Liverpool, there is a team that likes to bring the wing backs and full backs very high on the pitch, so the other teams can use those space to be a threat. And now you can see that is more adapting to that, is more solid, and not allowing so many chances. It's true that Allison is going to be out for a while, so that's something that they consider in the coming weeks. But I think that Liverpool can be challenging the trophy again. It's all about trying to keep that consistency until the last part of the game. There's still a lot of games to be played during December, but when Europa League comes back later on the next year, the amount of games during midweek and midweeks is quite big, and rotations are going to be needed. That's where I think the team needs to be there with a close gap with the top two, top three teams.
Luis, you have been a striker. You've been an attacking player for your career in your career. But asking about this Liverpool attack, do you are you impressed with this attack? The attack which Jurgen Klopp has made, the attack which Liverpool has, or there is a bit of need to do to improve the attack of Liverpool in this season.
Well, I think it's quite difficult to get a better attack. If you have a look,
Hmm.
not only because we got fantastic strikers, but it's the amount, the differences that you can have, the different choose that you can have every single game. I mean, it's to the people, of course, Mo Salah is probably the one we all think that is going to be the main
Yeah.
striker, going to be always there in the 11. But then the options are so many that it depending on what are you going to face in front. You can choose Diaz for being a more attacking and skillful player, and then you go Jota, even though there is an injury, and then you go Gapco, who can come from the back in the second line. You got Soboslai, that is a midfielder, but also can be attacking. Darwin Nunes. So
Darwin
you got,
Nunes.
yeah, so many options that at the end, depending on what you got in front, you can manage those kind, and also coming back in the second half with something different. So I think is an attack, a very impressive attacking, and well, you can see the amount of chances created in every game is so big, and of course at the end you need to have to capitalize those chances. But definitely, I think that it's something that I'm sure that Jurgen Klopp is very happy with.
Okay. One last question I want to ask. I was watching a video of Carlsberg fan table talks where you were talking with Virgil van Dijk, and you both were talking about the songs, chants which fans make for you, Liverpool fans, and they have this kind of thing that they make very good songs and chants for their players. How important are all these things in a player career, especially playing in such a tough kind of league?
Yeah, the power of the chance definitely is something massive for the players. I mean, You cannot imagine what it means for a player. I'm not talking once you retire, that's something that you feel very proud and honored to have a song made just for you, that even when you retire and you are out of the game, they're still singing it at some point. So that means that you left something there that people wants to reward it or wants to give back with that kind of love. But once you are playing and you are into the game and things are not going well, or maybe you create a chance or you score a goal and you hear that, that gives you a massive boost to continue working, to continue trying things. And that's a big confidence that you give to the players. That's the way you feel it into the pitch. Once you hear the song of the anthem or Univo Colón, or a song that I remember now, I can hear the song of Mo Salah, of when Firmino was the best one, or even Virgil van Dijk. When you hear that, I'm sure that the players feel so proud, and of course, is a big boost of energy.
Well, thanks for giving your precious time to us. It was a pleasure having you on Sports Like Luis. Looking forward for more.
Thank you very much, and see you next time.